What's up, Jerry fam? Hope everyone's having a good start to the week as I am. Say hi in the comment section below. I love hearing from you. Now, let's dive into what matters. And that is that Jerry's price chart is holding up really well after the price pumps from a week ago. It's holding up much better than most charts do. Let's take a look. Here it is. So as you know, this coin has been around for about 5.5 months, since late December. It was trading between roughly 2 and 3 million for months and months, a while. And you know how it goes with these coins when there's good management and new exchanges being added and new product developments. Then at some point, it's just going to pump. And that is what happened a week and a half ago. So we pumped all the way from about 2 million MC and it wicked above 20 million. This is just in a span of a few days. Now, on price charts like this, where it's just trading at a horizontal range forever and pumps, that's when you usually see the big drops, like 65, 70, 80%. I mean, how many coins do you know where you've heard people say, hey, it survived multiple 70, 80% drops? Well, wouldn't it be better if a coin only had like 30 or 40% drops so you didn't have to stomach those just huge drawdowns in your portfolio? And that is what Jerry is doing right now. It's only pulled back about 30 to 35%. See, the real high we got to is about 18 million, then it whipped above 20. But from 18 million, right now we're at about exactly 13 million. That is only 1/3 down. So this is really good consolidation we're seeing and getting ready for the next pump. Now on to the new developments with Jerry, and it is related to, you guessed it, exchanges. Pretty much every single week, Jerry has at least one new exchange listing, if not 2 or 3. This past week was no exception. It even upped the ante for JYAI's standards. So this one here, I mean, look at this list. Bitmart, this was announced early last week, May 26th. They will list Jerry. More details will be announced later, including the day that trading starts. XT, this is one I covered in my last listing. This was announced again last week. XT is another very big exchange listing. Trading will start on June 5th. That is this Thursday, or deposits start on June 5th. Trading starts on June 6th. P2P, this is another exchange. This was announced about 3 or 4 days ago. That's another pretty big one. Trading is already live. Hibit, it's spelled HIBT. This one was also announced just a couple days ago. This trading is live as well. It was live as of May 31st. So look at the rankings of all these exchanges. Pretty damn good. Bitmart is number 16. XT is number 20. So there's 2 clear-cut tier 1 top 20 exchanges. Then P2P, it is number 35. Hibit is number 39. So that's 4 top 40 exchanges in 1 week. I mean, how many projects can top that? And it's also worth noting that 3 of these 4 recent exchange listings, 3 of the exchanges do allow traders in the US, which is really cool because that's where a lot of Jerry's community is. And that's kind of unusual. Most exchanges in the top 30 or 40 do not allow USA traders. More than half don't. But XT, that's available to people in the US. Bitmart is available to people in the US. Hibit is available to people in the US. So it's important because a lot of the influencers, like I'm from the US, Rashawn is from the US, Gazipiter is too. So, you know, Americans are going to be our #1 country of viewership, obviously. So it's good, since a lot of the Jerry community is thus going to be American. It's good that they can trade on the exchanges that Jerry lists on. So it's targeted listing. It's not just any top 30 exchange that will take our dollar. So then more details if you want to start trading on one of these centralized exchanges, like if you want XT, again, because Bitmart, it hasn't announced what day it will start trading, but XT, so you can deposit on June 5th, you can start trading on June 6th, and then you can withdraw on June 7th. And now here's a pretty cool tweet that P2P Exchange just put up a couple hours ago, earlier today. They listed their 3 leading projects of the month. That takes into account price performance. Jerry is obviously up big, and also other factors like community growth, etc. Jerry finished #1 on their leading projects of the month. That's pretty impressive, followed by 2 other ones, Tiki and Swiss Cheese. But #1 best performer on a top 35 exchange. That is pretty impressive. While we're on the topic of price, look, since I started doing this video, Jerry is up to basically 14 million. It was 12.8 when I started. I mean, this chart is just glorious looking. This dip has essentially almost been completely eradicated. We are trending up right now. Connect 3 touch points. 1, 2, 3, you have a confirmed bullish trend. I like what I am seeing. Let's check out Jerry's Twitter page. What do we have here? Rashawn just put up a new video. Rashawn Silva, longtime contributor like me. This guy right here, I think his name is Mike. He's a newer YouTuber. He put up a video. Gazipiter, another old school guy like myself. He did a video. Then a new guy, Crypto Tech. So it's good. You have the continual long-term contributors, and you always want to mix it up, have some fresh faces as well. Pretty organized campaign using a lot of medium and smaller influencers, kind of stay staying away from the bigger ones, just more cost efficient and just, more targeted audiences and all stuff like that. What else do we have here? Memes. Jerry keeps an eye on everything. Today will be a great day. Not everyone can sit on the throne. It belongs to Jerry the Turtle. And not only is Jerry always adding new exchanges, but they're also improving the liquidity on existing exchanges, adding significant improvements. They're also adding trading pairs. Like right here, you can trade Jerry either against USDT or USDC, depending on which has more depth, which there's more volume, liquidity, because then that will reduce the bid-ask spread, which they're always working on all their exchange. A narrower spread means that traders can enter and exit positions with less price slippage. So you want a lot of liquidity, very narrow bid-ask spread, and that is what Jerry has done on every single exchange. This is just great management right here. So I think the most bullish factor of this project is just if you look at all the top exchanges, Jerry's exchanges keep getting bigger and bigger. Started with a lot in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Of late, we have had multiple top 20 exchanges, so clearly they have the funds, the connections, and then price action speaks for itself. So what is to stop these top 10 exchanges from eventually listing Jerry? How could you not like this project? It's well run, and the price action, again, speaks for itself. And you saw how much it pumped with some top 15 exchanges. So let's say a top 5 or a top 10 exchange listed. Boom. This chart is just going to go wazoo. That's it for now. Jerry Army, drop a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. I'll be back later with a new video. BenCrypto signing out. Catch you later.